Good morning. It is Saturday, June 17th, 2023. It is exactly 7 a.m. in my locale. Okay, you can see I got my shower nice and clean, got myself shaved. So let's see what happened yesterday. Yesterday was no first tour, so I went over with the senior captain and my marina manager, and we finally painted the hull of that big boat. Actually, I painted the hull of that big boat. They did the back corners where the motors are. So that was me taking my shirt off, throwing it on a chair somewhere, and working for about an hour and a half, maybe more, in the hot sun, taking care of all that. Okay. And then we ran back, had one or two more things to small do. They finally got the gas pumps working. No more jerry cans being lugged all over the place. And so then we had two tours, small, fun, a lot of birds, small crocodile, that kind of thing. And then I came home to these kids. And I had something in the fridge that I had to cook. It took a while to make. It's been sitting for a while, so I threw it in there. Ease up there, buddy. And so I had some ham, and I had some potatoes, and I had some mixed vegetables. And the kids ate their stuff. And then we all went to bed about 8:30, and that was the end of that. That was pretty even, quiet evening. We only got up once or twice to use the potty, and I got up twice to use the potty. And about 3 o'clock, 3:30, there was a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. They said a thunderstorm, but I didn't see any rain. So that kind of made it interesting for the rest of us. Then we got up. They're getting ready to get fed. He had an accident off the pad that I had to clean up. He was about, 6 inches off the pad. So no yelling, no screaming, no anything else. It was just to kind of pick him up, fold it over, pick him up, hold him where the pee was, and just say, this is where you want to go. It's going to happen. He's new. He's still trying to learn. So we're going to work with him very carefully. All right, we do not have a daily Zen poem today. Well, the same one from yesterday is being displayed today. So we are going to go directly into our daily rune pull. I know he's following a fly. Oh, I forgot to tell you. It is 86 degrees at 7 a.m. It is partly sunny, and it's going to go up to about 94. It was up to 96 yesterday by 10:30 in the morning. 65-70% humidity. It was pretty rough. But again, this is a spot of what usually happens around this time of year. Same thing happened last year. It should come down a couple of degrees in just a little bit. Let's see what our rune says. We got to look at her picture while we do it, right? That's, I believe, Algiz, and it is inverted. So let's go take a look at the big book and see what we find. Mm-hmm. 104. It is Algiz, and it's the rune of protection, sedge or rushes, and an elk. Inverted. Be thoughtful of your health, and do not look to add to the burdens that others are carrying. Look very carefully at all associations you form at this time. If you see fit to become involved with people who are quote-unquote using you, remain conscious of that fact and take responsibility for your own position. Then you can only benefit. Regardless of whether your enterprise prospers or suffers, do not be concerned. You may not win, but you will never lose. You will always learn from what takes place. Temperance and courtesy are the sinews of this rune's protective powers. I'm not sure how anybody's going to interpret that. I'll interpret that as, I'm a little sore today, but the humidity's been going up and down. Am I going to put that on anybody? No. I'm going to take a couple of Advil. We're going to get moving. Do I know that I am being used at work? Oh, yeah. A corporate structure or far away, and I'm dealing with, they look like people. But so I know what I'm doing on that. So I go in and I do what I need to do, and I'm pleasant and polite. I obtain the experience I'm looking for, and then the next thing I do is I walk away. Because to me, it used to be I lived my work. Many of you probably feel the same way. You probably lived your work. You lived to work. You got meaning, and you got something out of doing all of that. Not just money. Maybe you wrapped your identity around it. I certainly did from time to time. Now it's just a job. The way companies treat people today, after all the lies and, oh, you have to go home. And now they go, well, you got to come back now. Well, wait a second. Prices went up, and the commute price goes up. Food's gone up. I'm saving on childcare. I'm saving on gas. I'm happier here. It's cheaper for you, but now you want me to waste 5 hours of my day to come and sit in a room so you can watch me do what you forced me to do for over 2 years in my living room. Is what you say. When you deal with this type of thing, what you need to do is take ownership of you. And that is, you have to go, no. I'm not working for you. You're working for me. You are way more valuable to them, no matter what you do, and I don't care what you're doing, than they are to you. Because you have now gotten to that point through all the runes and the working on what we're doing and, making sure we're getting. You are now at that one place, or you hopefully are very close to that one place, where you can go, bye. You can't leave. Why not? Well, you have all the... Yeah, I do. Bye. Maybe you should have listened. Maybe you shouldn't have treated me like human capital. Maybe you shouldn't have treated me like an ox. Maybe you didn't. And you go off and find your own meaning and your own value and your own experiences. And then they blame you because they're suffering, but they treated you so badly you had to leave so they can blame you for their suffering. And they wonder why I'm a hermit. There's the air conditioner. Let's go to our little bug. Oh, wow, it's the same place from yesterday. Wow. That means that some person that I spoke to said, if you pull the same thing over and over, it's because either you didn't learn the lesson or somebody's trying to teach you something. I know. Configuration of terrain is an aid to the army. Analyzing the enemy, taking control of victory, estimating ravines and defiles, the distant and the near, is the Tao of the superior general. One who knows these and employs them in combat will certainly be victorious. One who does not know these or employs them will be defeated. Know your terrain. Know your troops. Know the people around you. Know what's going on. Have situational awareness. Probe into it. Think deeply. And then, of course, have a good, flexible, but forward plan. Remember, in ye olden days, this was our community. These were the people around us. These were the people at church. Now they are exactly what I said they are. They are figures that look human. Companies look at you as human capital. They don't look at you as a person. You're no longer the most valued asset. Okay? So you need to do that as well. Until you can get to a community of your own. Or maybe you have one. If that's great. Oh, wow. You're ahead of the game here. You have a community of people who are like-minded, share your values, and have something to offer. Well, then in that case, everybody's going to give a little bit of something. And they're going to take a little bit of something for themselves. Actually, it should be get what you need and then give to somebody else. That's the most important thing. Because if you don't take care of you, well, nobody will. So you got to go first. Put on your oxygen mask before you assist another. Right? So there you have it. So think about that. Understand the terrain. Look around. Use your senses. Don't stare into your phone. Right? Don't look down at your use your senses. Figure out what's going on. You figure out what's going on, you can make good forward planning. You know where the ravines are. You know where the defilement is. You know where the... Then you can start going, all right, let's figure out how we're going to get over this. Hello. All right. I have a young man here who is rather jumpy. And it is not this young man. This young man is your obligatory case of you. With a big snort. He's so good. He's so good. All right, our next segment. Come over here. No stretchings. Come here. Come here. Excuse me. And now your quiet moment of Bodhi. Well, that's a snort. You're picking up. Well, we got another snort over here. We got some words to say today, man. It's a Saturday. We got some stuff to say, right? You want to tell them? Quiet moment. Breakfast in a minute? Okay. So, there we go. Today's plans work. Obviously, the person making the schedule is not very good. You know, my suggestion was give myself and my partner each a weekend day. And then our crossover day, excuse me, should be the slowest day of the week. So, no, instead they give her the whole weekend, give me only one day. And so our crossover day is the busiest day of the week, which is in the slow season. It is not the busiest day of the week. So every time I try to dig down and find the IQ points of the people in this society today, I find out there's another rock layer. We can just go lower. I don't know who else had experience doing all these schedules and calendars and is being constrained by a time crunch, but could figure it out in about 4 minutes. But now they're going to leave it to the person who's never done it before, has no skill or experience in it, and is getting no assistance. And they want to know why I hate society. All right, well, she is a bit of a... well, I just said it. I just let the cat out of the bag. Why do they promote her? It's a she. And marketable skills? None. Job experience? I don't think she... One job. She has one job. She had one job before this. Promoting the least of us to care for the rest of us is one way to just shove nails into a coffin. Especially when it's... Sorry, I'm old. These kids today. These kids today... Open up a roll of paper towels, read the package. It says, try napkins. You have to remind people to buy a napkin, and you're an adult. Anyway, we're not going to get too bitter on that today. So, what's up today, work? Like I said, 2 captains, 2 naturalists. It's going to be either boring or I'm leaving early. I just don't know which it's going to be. Or both. We'll find out. Other than that, it's been a pretty sparkling morning since a thunder stopped, but it never rained. So whatever that thunderstorm is must have moved north of us or south of us, but never quite hit us. And that's okay. But I am good. This dog is being very, very picky. I think he is hungry. So I am going to stop the video, feed these guys, and I'm going to go off and I'm going to have a great day because I'm going to take my experience. I'm not going to let them tell me what I'm doing. Just like you should. And again, be mindful if you're carrying a burden, or be mindful that if people are using you. Take that advantage. Know where the ravines are. Know where the defilement is. Know where the problems are so that you can set yourself up for success. Because I was just writing this down to somebody else the other day. If you don't take control of your life, somebody else will. And do you know what their plans for it are? Not much. You guys have a great day. I will see many of you at 6 o'clock tonight. And then remember, today is my Friday. So you will get Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You may even get a live stream out of it. You never know. But I'm going to go feed the kids. You have a great day. Think about what we discussed and what we learned today and use it to your advantage. And remember, if you don't take care of you, nobody else will. Thanks, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Or no to any of these questions? Hit it. You're not tribe. And if you're not tribe, we ain't working on it and we ain't helping. Go help yourself. You're so damn good and you're so brave and stunning and capable and wonderful, and your people have... Let me get out of the way. I'll just go get a cup of coffee and go fishing. You know what you're doing. Remember that. Oh, and little ad in there. Be careful if you go outside today. I've been listening to some grumbles on the ground. Especially our ladies. Be careful if you go outside today. I've been hearing some really strange things. I don't know if they're true, false, or otherwise, but please, every one of you, operate with situational awareness. Keep your head about you. Keep your head out of your phone. Okay? And if you don't have to go out alone, don't go out alone. Okay? Just keep an eye on something. Not sure what's happening, but just keep an eye on it. So, all right, I'm turning this off. Have a great day. See you at 6. Bye.